Every time this girl got slapped, her brother got to eat one more chicken drumstick. But this time Ella tasted a piece of braised pork, and her mother immediately got furious, raising a knife to threaten Ella because all the meat in the house was reserved for her brother David. That day David asked his mother for $10, and she gladly gave him $100. Seeing this, Ella also asked for $10 to buy school supplies, but instead she was scolded by her mother. At that moment, Ella hated her mother to the core and resolutely decided to run away from home. However, the next day when she returned, she found all her personal belongings thrown out into the hallway. Ella hurried downstairs and asked her father what had happened, but her father said, "Your room has already been sold." Ella anxiously pressed for an explanation, but her mother said, "This is my house and has nothing to do with you." From then on, Ella could only treat the living room as her bedroom. At the same time, she secretly planned, as long as she got into a top university, she could escape this son-favoring family, but she never expected that her mother would even sell the only desk she used to sleep on. So she angrily questioned her mother, "Am I not your child?" But her mother instead asked what nonsense she was talking about. And angry Ella said, "My brother studies abroad. You even sold the house to support him. Why won't you support me going to college?" But her mother believed that she was a girl and would marry sooner or later, and had no right to compare herself to her brother. At this point, Ella could no longer hold back and poured out all the resentment in her heart. "Ever since I can remember, you have never cared about me. My breakfast has always been plain porridge. All the housework has always been mine. You buy my brother houses and cars, but you are not even willing to buy me a single book." Her furious mother pointed at Ella and said, "If you are capable, then don't use our money." Ella could no longer endure it and immediately cut off all ties with her parents, but her mother was still warning her, "Once you walk out that door, never come back again." Burning with rage, Ella swore to make her mother pay for what she did today. 10 years passed in the blink of an eye. The former Ella had already become a group CEO, worth hundreds of millions. She drove a luxury car back to her hometown, making everyone who had bullied her regret it deeply. Want to know what happened next? Follow me. Stay tuned for tomorrow's exciting update.